Kate was a very beautiful Igbo girl who grew up in a village in Anambra State. Among her peers, she always stands out because of her beauty. She is not only beautiful, she is also calm and well-mannered, with a very charming smile. Kate grew up with her parents and siblings in a village in Anambra State. She always helps and assists her mother in her business. One day, Kate and her friends are on their way home when a car drove past them and stopped. Kate and her friends walked past the car. The young man in the car started honking at them, saying, "Hello, hello." Kate's friend, Sonia, turned and responded to the young man. The young man asked her, "Where are they heading to?" "Home," Sonia replied. The young man told her, "Please, can you call your friend for me?" Sonia asked, "Which of my friends?" "The light-skinned one," he said. Sonia went to Kate and Simi and told Kate the young man wants to speak with her. Kate went to the young man to know why he was calling her. The young man introduced himself to Kate. "Hi, beautiful. I'm Chris by name. And you?" "I'm Kate," she replied. "Are you from this village?" he asked. "Yes, I am," Kate responded. "Can I drop you and your friends off?" "No, thank you," Kate said and joined her friends, and they started walking home. 2 days later, Chris saw Kate again, walking home from an errand. All the effort of talking to her was abortive. Meanwhile, Chris's parents has been disturbing him to get a wife. He can't endure the pressure anymore. He told his parents that he has seen someone, but the girl is too tough to get her attention. The mother asked, "Is she from this village?" He said yes. "From which family?" the mother asked again. "I don't know, because the girl has refused to have a concrete discussion with me," he said. "I also have someone in mind for you. We will visit the family tomorrow," the mother said. The next day, Chris and the mother came to the girl's family. Chris and Kate's mother were still exchanging pleasantries as two aged women when Kate walked in. Chris was surprised to see Kate, and Kate was shocked to see him too. Chris walked up to her and asked her, "What are you doing here?" with a low voice. Before Kate could utter a word, her mother looked up and said, "Welcome, my daughter. We have a visitor." Kate smiled and went inside. Chris's mother told Kate's mother why they came, that she wants her son Chris to marry her daughter Kate. Chris smiled and said, "Mom, Kate is the same girl I'm telling you about." "Let God's will be done," Kate's mother said. Both parents started discussing when Chris walked out to meet Kate, who was washing clothes at the back of the house. "My angel," Chris called her, and she smiled back at him. They talked for a very long time, while Kate kept laughing all through, telling him he is too jovial. Chris, on the other hand, can't get enough of her beautiful smiles. His mother came out and called him. It's time to go home. They left. On their way home, the memories of Kate keeps flashing to his memory. He said to himself, I must marry Kate. Kate's mother called her from inside and she ran to meet her mother. What do you think about the young man, Chris? She asked. He is a nice guy, Kate replied. Her father walked in. Get me my food. I'm very hungry, he said. Kate rushed in to get food for her father, while the mother narrates the visit of Chris and the mother to him. I like that family, and the young man in question is doing so great for himself. I pray Kate accepts him. Kate's father said. Kate and Chris started talking and visiting each other as friends. Kate is always comfortable and happy whenever she is with him. One day, Kate came to visit Chris and he asked her, when should I come and see your parents for the marriage rite? Kate frowned her face and said to him, I like you very much, but I can't marry you. Chris couldn't believe his ears. Why? He asked, with tears almost rolling down his cheeks. It's best known to me, Kate replied. Chris stood up and walked to his room without saying another word. Kate tried to stop him, but he said, allow me to rest. Kate left and went to visit Sonia, her friend, and told her Chris's intentions. Sonia was happy and told her to please accept him because she had been hearing good things about Chris, how wealthy he is and also how nice he is. Sonia, please, stop and listen to me first, Kate said. Sonia kept quiet and listened to her. I know all this you just mentioned, but the truth is what? Sonia yelled. I can't marry him, Kate said. How many suitors will come to seek your hand in marriage before you can finally pick one? Sonia asked. It's not that I don't like Chris. He is the only person I have liked among all my suitors. But what? Sonia yelled again. He is not my type of man. I like my man fair in complexion, not brown or dark skin, Kate said. Sonia held her hand and said, we have been friends from childhood, and you have rejected a lot of suitors, which I have never pleaded with you to accept any of them. But here I am, pleading with you to accept Chris. I don't know why my spirit accepts everything about him. Please, Kate, I beg you. I will think about it, Kate said. Some days later, Chris came to Kate's house to plead with her again to marry him because of the love he has for her. But Kate still maintains her words that she can't marry him. Chris left and didn't return again. 6 months later, Chris met a very beautiful lady called Blessing. She is from the same state as Chris, but a different town. Blessing and Chris dated for some time and later got married, and they lived happily. One Sunday, after church service, a very cute guy walked up to Kate and said, "Hi, I'm Davis. And you?" "I'm Kate," she replied. "Are you from this village?" Davis asked. "Yes, I am," Kate responded. "What about you?" she asked. "No, I'm from the neighboring town. I came here because of my friend's Thanksgiving." "Are you going home already?" Davis asked. "Yes, I am," Kate said. "Hope you don't mind I drop you off," he asked. Kate accepted. Davis drove her home while they asked each other questions and exchanged contacts. They dated for some months and got married. Kate was happy because Davis was her type of man. A few months later, Davis and Kate started trying for a child. And Kate didn't conceive for once. All medical reports seemed good. Months turned to years. No pregnancy, no child. Every night, Kate will always cry her eyes out. But Davis keeps consoling her that she will conceive one day. "One day, you said?" she exclaimed. "This has been 3 years already, and people have started mocking me, calling me a man. And we are medically okay. What could be stopping us from having our own child?" she said with tears rolling down her cheeks. Davis held her hand and said, "My love, God's time is always the best. Let people say whatever they want to say. We will have our own child when the time is right. Believe me," he said, hugging his wife. Kate believes in her husband so much. Despite not having a child with him yet, he still loves and pampers her. 8 years later, Kate woke her husband up in the middle of the night with tears in her eyes. She said to her husband, "Let's go our separate ways. I want a divorce. I can't bear this shame anymore." Davis tried to encourage her to stay and hope in God. But Kate's mind is already made up. It's better you remarry someone else. After much persuasion, Davis later accepted the divorce against his wish. They both agreed to get a divorce. 2 years after the divorce, Davis was still waiting, hoping that Kate would have a change of mind and come back to him because he loves and cherishes her so much. One day, Davis bumped into a family friend named Mrs. Folake, who knew about his divorce with Kate. Folake said to him, "I was at your ex-wife's marriage ceremony few weeks ago. Are you not aware?" she asked. Davis was surprised, but pretended he was aware but was not in town. When he got home, he became angry that his ex-wife had moved on, while he was still hoping that she would come back to him one day. "It's high time I move on too," he said to himself. A few months later, Davis met a very beautiful Yoruba girl at an event. Her name is Shola. Shola is a very beautiful brown-skinned girl. Davis and Shola dated for a few months and they got married. 1 year into their marriage, they welcomed their first child. Within a few years, God blessed them with children, both boys and girls. Davis was so happy and fulfilled. Kate and her husband welcomed their first child 10 months after their marriage ceremony. Those people that mocked Kate were very shocked that Kate, they thought, didn't have a womb, now has her own child just 10 months after she remarried. The news of Kate welcoming her first child keeps circulating through the whole village. 5 years into her marriage, Kate was blessed with 4 lovely kids, 3 boys and a girl. She and her husband lived happily. Her dream has been fulfilled. Kate was so happy after thinking back from where she is coming from. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share for more captivating stories. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Bye-bye.